state. So actually, no, maybe that's fine. Maybe this is okay. Maybe I don't have to put in like a literal game over state, because maybe I can, again, just use this opportunity to reinforce essentially like the true win condition. Which is one of the other things that I wanted to add in as like a way that your decision on the volcano affects the way the game plays out. Specifically, I wanted to add in the case that so what is it? It's yeah, I wanted to specifically add in a case for on GUI. Right, yeah, so I know before I do this, I know I'll need a scale D tribute period. I guess I could just use the same tribute period scale D. But now I want another I might want to tune it separately, just in case it doesn't work. But it doesn't feel right using the exact same value. So tribute period scale D2, I don't know. I'm feeling slightly dramatic, so I will call it the Liberty scalar. And I'll set it equal to 1.25 to start. So the Liberty scalar. Actually, you know what? No, I'm feeling super dramatic. 1.5. Bam. No, that's too much. Let's not go crazy. Yeah, so no, what the Liberty scalar does is on GUI, in the case that, okay, so switch button, press case 2, case 3. Oh, I guess I can add case default, right? That's a thing, right? Default. Wait, no, is it? Is that not how it's done? Is it just default? Okay. Break. So yeah, in the default case, which is any other case, tribute period times equals Liberty scalar Liberty scalar. Yay, freedom. Sweet, sweet freedom. So now I guess there's not technically ever a game over state. There's only an expanded learning opportunity, specifically. Oh yeah, the one thing we still have to do is, or the one thing we still have to do in this grand scheme of like making the game playably balanced, like to really enforce the game rules, is to make it so that you can't pay money that you don't have, but yeah, you can do that in the near future. The white tetrahedrons are always the last to go. Why is that, Elder? Why is that? Aww. Nothing left to sacrifice. I will sacrifice you, spoilers. I will sacrifice you. Liberty. Sweet, sweet liberty. We also want a win condition, like an authentic win condition. The authentic win condition. We want the tribute period to reach infinity. So maybe, yeah, maybe 1.5 is not actually that bad for the Liberty scaler. Because the tribute period was really low, although we had also cheated the tribute period to be really low. Either way, it'll be nice to drive home. Just yeah, let's really reward the player for choosing Liberty. So that's looking all right. Liberty scalar 5. Let's also just save. Actually, I might want to change the way I'm implementing Liberty scalar, because I also want to keep track of how many times the player has chosen Liberty. Because I think 5 or so times is probably the true win condition. I should probably bump up slightly the scene change cooldown, just ever so slightly, so as not to just to ward against people accidentally choosing Liberty, stumbling into it. I mean, I guess I can do that now that we have this extended learning opportunity. If you haven't gathered by now, today's stream is spoilerific. So if you had any hope of experiencing the finished product in its with complete lack of knowledge, sorry, it's probably too late for you already. So yeah, do I want to change how I'm doing Liberty scalar? Nah, I'll just public int Liberty. Oh, well, that's not how I'm using my naming conventions. Correct choices equals 0. So yeah, the other thing that happens when you choose Liberty is that your correct choices increment. So also, yeah, the only time that you actually find a tribute is if correct choices is less than, no, is great, yeah, no, is less than 5, let's say. Actually, I can, I don't know why I made that one public. No, it doesn't need to be public. Public int uh, choices to win. Equals 5-ish. Might want to change that. And then yeah, so correct choices is less than choices to win. And the other criteria, then we'll do the tribute stuff. But if you've made the quote unquote correct choice enough times, then you have beaten the game. You're successful. You're a hero of the day. So let's see if that works. So yeah, the tribute period is still really low, but if we choose well, then tribute period should jump up to 1.5, and it should take a little bit longer, and the tribute period should jump up to like 2.25, sounds right, and then even longer. And so what if we made 3 choices to win? There are 3 correct choices, 4 correct choices, 5 correct choices. So I think we've now won the game. Yay! Success. And there will actually be, of course, longer tribute period to begin with, so the game won't actually just take, what was that, 15 seconds, 20 seconds to play out in its entirety. I mean, it's not going to be a long game, but it's not going to be that short either. Because like you kind of want to earn your victory. Also, since like the game can now play out to its oh yeah, you know what's gonna happen is once the population goes cray, let's bump up reproductivity. Yeah, once the population gets out of control, productivity is also going to get out of control. So, yeah, that number is going to get huge. I guess if I don't know, maybe when you hit the, oh right, no, yeah, we don't, yeah, the what is it, the performance, the frame rate is not going to handle as many max mobs as we have presently, so we'll need to crank that down. And hypothetically, there's not a maximum to well, yeah, no, the current maximum productivity is dependent on the max mobs, so I mean, I guess that's actually, I think that feels like a good level of productivity, because you can see that they're being super productive. But it's not completely overwhelming. Actually, that's not a bad way to decide what I want the productivity value to be exactly, just by like the overall effect, because I can tune so many other things around it that I can get the game to feel right, probably within reason, regardless of what I put the productivity level to be. Yeah, so yeah, let's definitely crank down the number of max mobs. I think it's like at 1,000 presently. Y'all, let's put it down to like 400, I guess, or like 300, because we don't need that many. The island looks silly when we have too many. So then yeah, reproductivity, let's crank that up. And then yeah, let's win again. Winning. For great justice. I wonder what's the maximum here. What's the longest this can possibly get? I mean, I guess it's the maximum value of an integer. Hmm. Oh, I know. I can have mobs more likely to hop away from the center of the field based on I don't want them like all pressed against the borders, so I can make them more likely to hop away from the center of the field based on how many mobs are in the proximity. Because, like, hypothetically, mobs can expand around behind the island, or to the other side of the island, but they don't tend to. They tend to just kind of, like, all hop around in this area. Alright, so yeah, I'm guessing we've hit max mobs, because that's probably roughly how many mobs. That's probably what did we say, 300? That's probably around 300. And so they're all kind of, like, clumped around in the front, which I guess is not supremely bad. I don't know, it looks a little, like, I know if I had that many people on an island, I think I'd want us to be spread out a little bit more than that. So, yeah, as a one thing that'll be nice to do. I mean, I guess I'll probably want to wait until I actually like implement the volcano as a separate asset from the background, so that mobs can like go behind the volcano. I'll want to do that first. Otherwise, encouraging mobs to go behind the island will break the this wonderful illusion we've constructed of a three-dimensional island. I guess productivity never really goes out of control with only 300 mobs at this level of productivity. Like, it would take a while. I don't know how big integers can get exactly, but it's probably a lot bigger than this. I think, just for kicks, the Island Elder will leave once victory has been achieved. So, public game object, was it Island Elder or Elder Island? Elder Island. So, plus correct choices if correct choices is greater than or equal to choices to win. Elder Island dot set active false. Ta-da! Hey! So now when we win, we'll know we won, because the Island Elder will have given up. Quit your whining. Maybe. Mabes. Maybes. What? Oh right, I haven't assigned. Yeah, okay, so we got there. We just it just didn't do its thing because I had not finished setting up the scenario. So it was in fact trying to I know a pretty quick fix to that thing that I keep talking about like random versus pseudo-random population generation. I know a super quick fix. Do I? Oh look, hey, the altar's gone. We win! We win forever! Yay! Alright, so so yeah, we're getting there. I'd say the next most important thing is removing debt, by which I mean only allowing players to spend resources which exist. Oops, I don't know why I'm pressing buttons right now. Okay, yeah, and so let's do that. And then, and so then after that, like, we can start fixing up, like, well, I guess we can start balancing the game at that point. But I might take a break to work on some art assets, because, I already have a rough idea of the game balance, and, the art is kind of like it's a nice to have feature, like, but good art is like, it's like a want. It's like, I don't know. This MS Paint drawing isn't so bad that I couldn't throw it out there for the sake of a game jam, but I want to do better. And I'm definitely gonna have to change the color of the currency. If it's set against the ocean or the sky, I probably don't want it to be blue. Or else I don't know, it could be like sunset, and we could have like an orange ocean or something, or like a pink ocean maybe, I guess, so that it's not like, doesn't look like lava. I don't know, we'll see. So to disallow the player from spending money they don't have, we'll want to check if they can afford the tribute cost before they pay it. So if tribute cost is greater than 0, etc., etc. If tribute, actually, let's go in chronological order of how this plays out. So the first thing that happens is that when the tribute cost is calculated, we can determine at that time whether you can pay it, because we know at that time what is the tribute cost and what is your current funds. What are your current funds? So in the case that I'm thinking we'll just change the color of the we'll change the color of the text to be like red to indicate that you can't afford it, and then maybe as like a additional little thing, like when you attempt to pay it and it's red, like maybe then we can flash the score at the top. We can flash the score at the top of the screen red as well, to drive home that like that's the discrepancy that is preventing you from proceeding. Or like whatever. We could just do it like mobs. No, it'd be too leading, I think, to do it like mobs. Sorry, I was just thinking that if you sacrifice your entire population, okay, sorry, I just got distracted thinking about like how exactly to pace the tributes when your population shrinks. But I think it's actually, I don't think it necessarily needs reevaluation. Yeah. So I'm gonna um, I'm gonna have a color for what is the mob cost text? So public, no, not public. Color mob cost text color, um, and I'll probably just use red for the other color. So so at start, mob cost text color equals mob cost text dot GUI text dot color. Yeah. So whatever it ends up, we'll keep track of that so that we can change it red, and then we'll have a color to change it back to when the cost becomes payable. So right, so tribute cost is calculated where? No, it's here. Right, tribute cost. So we now know the tribute cost. Oh, right. So yeah, yeah, I guess I might as well just do it here. So mob cost text dot GUI text dot text equals tribute cost dot to string and if tribute cost greater than score, mob cost text dot GUI text dot color equals red. Color dot red. However, this can also change when the when the score increases. So let's go to where score is, and here we have score. So yeah, score, text, UI text, etc., Florida string, blah blah blah. If score greater than okay, wait, no. If if current scene equal, well, no, yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. If current scene equals 1, current scene equals 1, and score is greater than tribute cost, greater than or equal to tribute cost. Mob cost. I guess tribute cost and mob cost are kind of the same thing. I could rename all of the mob cost variables to be tribute cost, etc. What is mob cost text dot GUI text dot color equals mob cost text color. Back to normal. Let's see how that works. So yeah, we haven't prevented you from going into debt, but at least now, hypothetically, that text will be red if you're in debt. Look, it's red and we're in debt. And then we're out of debt and it's no longer red. Yay. Let's get some more debt going on. Oh my gosh, debt. Yeah, so you can still go into debt, but it at least keeps track of whether you are or not. And now, just the next step is to disallow debt. So this is where this comes in. So if tribute cost is less than or equal to score, then so and so and so forth. Else yeah, we don't want that stuff to to process if tribute cost is if the cost is not actually paid. So yeah, kind of like the these other scenarios. This is a scenario wherein we're not progressing, we're not proceeding. So if if tribute cost is greater than score, or if tribute cost is less than or equal to score, and all those other things too. So now there should be no effect hitting the red button, hitting the red tribute button, and then it's probably not going to be too hard to. Yeah, no, it'll be easy to do the other thing too, to get the to get this text to go red temporarily. We can just do it like all of our other cooldowns work. What? Uh-oh. What? Oh, right. Because it's evaluating after we already deduct the whatnot and whatevers and so on and so forth. So what? So I guess if tribute cost is less than score plus tribute cost, I guess. That should do it, I guess. Yeah, because we already deducted the tribute cost from score, so it's not fair to evaluate tribute costs and score at that juncture. What? Oh, because we're also using it in that other assessment. So if tribute cost. Wait, what? No. Tribute cost is why is it? Oh, because tribute cost. Because score can't be negative, so tribute cost is always going to be less than score plus tribute cost. So what I actually want to say is what? uh, um, so, alright. So bool done equals false. If done, then we do that stuff. Done equals true. Done equals true. Done equals true. Bam. Easy. Way easier than that other mess. Hopefully it even works and everything. Alright, I guess I'll test the one that I'm working on now, but I should go back and retest those other things too. Ha. This is not doing anything. Waiting. So much waiting. Alright, I'll just sacrifice that dude. I'll sacrifice that dude too. So much waiting. So much waiting. So much waiting. Oh no, what's happening? Oh yeah, I should test the other outcome. Or in the population reduces to 0. That still works. Alright, good. That still works. Alright, good. Alright. I guess that makes enough sense. It's a little weird that there's like the different handling between your 0 productivity and your otherwise unpayable cost. Oh look, we won. We won, quote unquote, Pyrrhic victory. Oh. I wonder if maybe instead of having an elder on the mountain, I wonder if what if we had like a council of elders, and like each time, and then you could literally choose to sacrifice them. That might help drive it home too. I kind of like that idea, but yeah, actually before that I was thinking about yeah, maybe we could use the, instead of having an empty majigger for when we have 0 productivity and can no longer afford to pay the cost. Maybe burning it to the ground is not as important as just having like consistency in the presentation there. So we sacrifice all the dudes. And then once all the dudes are gone, so then we show something here. We don't just leave it blank. We put something to indicate that the population is 0. So or maybe that one is okay as blank, and then this one should... No, it should get x'd out in some regard. Or grayed out, I guess. Like a gray X. And then change the border to be this color. Yeah, like where we're going with this, maybe. So let's continue on this with this idea. No, I don't think I'll do the Council of Elders, because although it reinforces that idea, it also means that the only win condition is to throw the elders into the volcano, which, like, I don't want to encourage that either. I guess hypothetically, in that situation, maybe you're clicking on the elder, and so maybe the game leaves it ambiguous as to whether you did in fact throw the elder into the volcano. But I don't want it to seem so overt. I guess I could still do the council though. Like, you don't... I just won't change how... I just won't change the interface. So, like, you don't have to click on the council. You can just click wherever. And I guess, it's never spelled out that you're throwing these things into the volcano, but, like, the volcano is the one quote-unquote demanding the sacrifice. And there's... Oh, I was even thinking of putting in little smoke that comes out of the volcano whenever you make a sacrifice. So I could do that. I could put smoke. Smoke could come out of the volcano when you make your sacrifice, and then... But when you dispel the elders, you don't see smoke coming out of the volcano. To reinforce that you're basically just telling the elders to bugger off. But first things first, I will change the way I'm handling those empty buttons, or the unpayable, etc., etc. So I guess I don't need any special handling for the situation when you've run out of dudes and are running out of funds, because the situation where you're running out of yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, no, I don't know. So yeah, we don't have to worry about this special case. Right? Because... Oh, we do kind of. Sort of. We can just say if population not equals 0, and then... Because if population does equals 0... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we do still need... We just don't... Okay, yeah, no, it's not the minimum of score versus that anymore. That's the difference. Okay. It's just always that. Good, then. Good. Actually, I guess I could throw in some variability. So for... so mob cost scale... So, like... Random... dot value... times 3 plus 1 Oh no. Pardon. It's actually random value times 1, so 3 plus random value. Okay. Oh no, 3.5 plus random value. Yeah. Okay. Or no, how about, yeah, no, 3 times random value times 2. 3 plus random value times 2. So anywhere from 3 to 5. And then, yeah, so we don't need this, right? Because it doesn't matter if the tribute cost is 0. Wait. Yeah, no, the tribute cost can't be 0. Wait, what? When was I setting tribute cost to 0? I don't remember. Oh, when I was doing the minimum? Yeah, that's one. Yeah, okay, right, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the downside to having weird ideas, is that when you go back on your weird idea, it's conceptually odd to unravel. Okay, so was there stuff on GUI? Right, yeah. It's always, tribute cost is always greater than 0. Perfect. So now we undid what we did to that side, and then let's maybe it's weird that maybe it'd be weird if one half of the like if one of the buttons, like if we're graying out this button, I guess we could gray it out and put a red X, because this button will probably be grayed out with red text. So for consistency, should we use red instead of gray over here? Because like gray, maybe we should just turn all of this text blue. Or just this text blue. And then we could gray it out when you can't pay it. We could gray it out when you can't pay it, and then if you try and pay it when you can't pay it, that's when you get the red text up here. Alright, so yeah. What is this color? I guess I might as well just save this color as like gray text color. Well, actually, yeah. Let's see what this text looks like as the as that border color. Not much different. Let's see what this border looks like as a text border color. What? Come on. Wait. Come on. What are you doing? I'm telling you. Oh, this is the material, right? Yeah. Button border, text border, border. What? Yeah, B. Text text border instead. Okay. Alright, so wait, let's see. So gray, how does it look with gray text? And text border. The text is gray. The difference between gray and blue on that text is very subtle. So yeah, I guess. All right, let's go with this format. So what then? So yeah, text color is now blue. Is now this color. And then I mean, I guess I want to keep track of like active, inactive, and then I'm just using red for red still. Let's let's before I start changing other things, let's make that flash red in the case that we want that to flash red. It is specifically the else case here. So else, alright, we need what? I guess we could just leave it red for the entire time that the scores are just that the costs are discrepant. But I don't know. We don't really need to do that. So if I don't really need to slam the color gray all the time. Although I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know, I guess, yeah, on the current scene we are kind of slamming that color just constantly. Which is fine, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to spend a ton of time worrying about that. So if current scene yeah, okay, so if text flash time is greater than 0, text flash time minus equals time dot fixed delta time. Else if text flash time is less than 0, text flash time equals 0. No, I guess that's not as clever as I would have wanted it to be. So yeah. Whatever. What is it? Score text equals the gray color that it is, which I guess I should start putting that places. I should establish that blue and that gray so that I can actually, so what, like inactive color. So yeah, now I have to define text slash time, text slash duration, and inactive color and active color. Alright, so color. Oh wait, I'm gonna. Where did I put that other color? Because I don't really need it anymore. Mob cost text color. I don't need that anymore. So color active color equals something. Color inactive color equals something, and red will be our emergency color. Alright, so then the other one's text float text flash time float text flash duration equals so text flash time equals 0, text flash duration equals 3. So we also need the right. So now in our else case, we can say text. We can say score text dot GUI text. We can set the color of the score text to be equal to red, and we can set the score or text flash time. What do we call it? Flash. Score flash. Text flash time equal to text flash duration. So it'll turn red, and then once the duration is through, it will turn what? Oh yeah. So we're actually turning it to active color. Yeah. Kind of nice if maybe there's a way to maybe there's like a something similar to update, but that only occurs like once, like that occurs less frequently. I feel like I would probably use that sometimes. You know, for things like, because like the duration of time that text stays like a different color isn't like critical, like super crucial, I don't feel, so instead of slamming it on fixed update, I don't know. Okay. I feel like there's just like a better time to do that. And there's probably a better way to do that, but like I said, I'm not going to dwell on it. So we haven't defined our colors yet, and we haven't. We're not setting. Oh yeah. So instead of red, we were previously using red. actually now using inactive color. But again, that doesn't mean anything yet because we haven't defined our colors yet. So I guess, I don't know. I just make them public. And define them there. Public color, active color, public color. That way, if and when I do a color pass, I can change those as well. So what did I do? Can I implicitly convert? That's interesting. Oh, score text, right? GUI text dot text. And I must have done that in one other place as well, right? Because I got 2 errors. No? Oh. Why do I do this? Not text, color. Do. Is that it? Yeah, morale's never used. Actually, I'm confident enough that I'm never going to use morale, so bye. Oh yeah, the colors. Active color, inactive color. Oh yeah, I can just sample them from what we have going already. So active color is this one, and inactive color is this one. So does everything work magically good now? Oh, I should not have volcanoes inactive. Actually, I guess I can just, in case I forget, might as well just put volcano scene dot set active false. Yeah, that's more convenient because I will forget. I will continue to forget. So why is that text invisible? That's interesting. But I guess I should be pressing the other button because this is the one that. Yeah, look at that text flash. Oh. All right. Well, apparently, setting the color to active color makes it just disappear. That's interesting. Because it was. We're just. What? I don't get it. Why does it not like those things? Setting it to red works fine. Setting it to active color or inactive color works significantly less fine, apparently. Oh wait, but it was invisible from the start, which I guess would make sense. Is it mad that I'm like murdering it? Kinda. Alright, fine, I will dwell on that thing I said I wasn't planning on dwelling on. So if such and such does not equal active color, if that color does not equal active color, and etc. So if if so okay, so now we're checking to make sure we're not performing redundant set operations on the color. Is that what you want? Is that the secret? No. Nope. I feel like this is weird. I've set the colors. It works when I was setting the color to red. It just doesn't like it when I set it to these colors that I've picked for some reason. Like if I pay the cost until I can't pay the cost, and I attempt to pay the cost, then that turns red just fine. But then when it turns back to inactive, this would be turning inactive, and this would be turning active. Oh, I guess this would also be turning inactive hypothetically in the situation that I don't have enough money. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on at this point, frankly. So what is wrong with these colors? Why do you not like these colors? Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't know, this is one of those situations where I don't feel bad about... about, the colors that... or like the way that I'm setting something up, and, maybe I'm doing something stupid and wrong, but, I'm gonna assume it's unity in this case, actually. So, oh, I know another thing I can do is that, I mean, those colors that I'm working with, active and inactive, are text border and button border. But I guess as just a sanity check for my logic, I will, instead of using inactive and active color, I will use color.gray. Oh, oops. Well, I don't know. Yeah, fine. Alright. Alright, well, actually, no. I'll just try. I don't know. Alright, fine. You're not public. You're just. Active color is just color.blue, and inactive color is just color.gray. Save all that stuff. See, like that. How's that work for you? What do you think? Oh, yeah, that works fine. Oh, yeah. Was the alpha set to 0 or something? I don't know why it would be, but I am also not Unity, so I wouldn't necessarily have an explanation for why. So yeah, back to the original strategy. Now that we know that the logic is at least intact, or we can be fairly certain the logic is at least intact. Alright. So yeah. Color picking. Gray is pretty close to gray, but active color is not close to... No? I think that's the correct side for alpha to be on. Whatever, if you don't work at this point, it's on you. It's on you, Unity. I'm not gonna get caught up in your weird hang-ups. If you got a problem with color-picked colors, then... Yeah, good. Yep, just work. Just work just fine. Just act like nothing ever happened. Play cool, Unity, play cool. Alright, I think that worked. Oh yeah, the other thing. We don't want to... but there's not really any point in keeping the text of... the score text red once we've left once we've left scene 1, so we can set score text GUI text color equal inactive color when we leave, even if time's not up yet. And I don't know why I did it that weird other way necessarily. I don't know why I did this method rather than instead just saying if text flash time is less than time fixed time. And then changing the this to be time to fixed time plus text flash duration. I don't know, I just like that better. So what else do we have to change? Oh right, the colors of the button borders. So those are now relevant. So let's call it. So let's let's look to public game object left button border and public game object right button border. And we'll set those in just a moment, or we'll forget to and then remember to set those in just a moment. But so the situation in which the right button border gets set inactive is unrecoverable because that's the 0 population condition. So we only have to worry about the case where the population has reached 0. And I think we handle that in the tribute case, or when picking a tribute. So tribute cost is calculated as such, and if right button border dot render dot material dot color not equal inactive color. Then we make it so. And we don't have to worry about unsetting that because it never unsets. And then, so for the other one, then it'll basically follow. For the left button border, it'll basically follow the score text or the mob cost text case. So let's look for the places where mob cost text dot GUI text dot color is relevant, and let's include a bit for the border as well. Left button border dot material dot render dot material dot color equals inactive color. And then alright, so that was one of the instances. Where are the other ones? So here, similarly, we will say left button border dot render dot material dot color equals active color. So when the text gets reset, gets turned blue again, the border will also get turned blue again. And then we have one other case. No, those are both of the cases, because it only ever turns active or inactive, and only in those two conditions. So let's see how it looks. Hypothetically, when we run out of resources now, we should see gray buttons. And if we really need to drive it home, I guess we could lightly color the backgrounds as gray as well. So, okay, let's run out of money first. I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe it would make more sense to... Whoa! What was going on there? Something weird just happened. That, for example. That's pretty weird, huh? That is pretty weird, in my opinion. I don't know what's causing that. I should probably look into it, though. So, it's just like grabbing what to me seem like fairly random mobs, and it's putting them where tributes go. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it would do that. What did we even change in that area? I mean, we changed, not much. Like, this is the only thing that we really changed in that area that I can think of. Did you not like that we didn't put braces around that? I don't know why that would have an effect. Yeah, no, that wouldn't have... No, I doubt that would have even become relevant, because we never reached zero population. Although, I don't know, I should probably be spending resources right now instead of... What? Oh, error, yeah. Alright, what's the problem? What seems to be oh, I haven't set those buttons. Alright, that tends to make weird errors, and I did say I was going to forget to set those, I didn't set, okay. Floops, left button border, and right button border. Alright, I hope that was literally everything that just happened, because I did not understand whatsoever what might have been happening there, and that was just really weird and startling. Okay. Right, just to be clear, I'm going to call these left border and right border. Alright, oops, no. Alright, yay! Nothing like a healthy dose of adrenaline to keep you on track. Keep you alert. Alright. How about let's work this time? So that was probably what was going on. Fingers crossed. Grayed out, good. Grayed out, unresponsive. Gray forever. Let's start spending money. Oop, can't spend money. Oh, I guess I could gray out the disc too. Yeah. I mean, I do have that, I did, it was originally like gray. Before I changed that. I don't know, maybe it's fine just to leave it like this though. Maybe, yeah, maybe it'd be enough just to have a gray backdrop. Maybe I should stop rotating if you can't pay it. I don't know. I'm mostly happy with, I think, what we've done here, because like I think this is like the main thrust. So I guess we could put like the sizzly lines above the volcano to indicate sacrifice. No. Did it? did I have a specific next step? I know I was talking about art assets. Um, so yeah, I mean, art assets and game balance are like the two big ones at this point. And then all of those other features that I have been saying this whole time were nice to have. Um, uh, I guess for everyone who's watching, if you want to vote on what comes next, feel free to punch it in the chat. No? Okay. Um, um, sorry, that's completely uninteresting. Still getting used to this whole not just idling independently. I'm now idling with with the potential of the internet, just several clicks away. Uh, uh, so, what shall we do? We put the sizzly lines above it, but that might be a bit macabre. So maybe don't bother with that. Yeah, I don't think that's an important part of the story. But then the whole thing about the elders, the council of elders versus having a single elder. I'm not dissatisfied with that idea. Although then it should probably be 3. Yeah, in that case, you'll probably want to start with 3 elders, and then maybe start with more like 12 populace. Oh, I know a quick thing that I can do that'll just save some irk down the line. I want to change some of the ratios on startup. I want slightly less variability in what we get at startup for our initial populace. So I'll bump it to 12 now, just because. I'll bump I'll say, so the mob prefab 0, let's say now we'll have 8 of these. And then 2 spheres, 2 coins. Be like 10. 2 spheres, 2 coins. Maybe it'll still be. Yeah, maybe it'll just be 9 tetrahedrons, 2 spheres, 1 coin. And then, right, so the color picking, kind of want that to change a bit. Specifically, do I just want, I'm completely dictating the ratio of shape, so I could just completely dictate the rest of it as well. No, I think I just want to influence it and not just keep some variability and I could, yeah, so I could just like set specific colors to specific prefabs or to specific mobs. I could just set specific colors, like a fixed set of specific colors to random mobs. Like the gist is, overall, I want I don't know. Maybe I should just do it the way that mobs respond on generation. Nah. No, that's not quite right. I'd have to choose from I'd have to. I mean, I could simulate that, and yeah, maybe that's the correct choice. But huh. Yeah, I mean, like I could like establish an ancestry, and then you instead of I could establish an ancestry using the method that I'm currently using to establish colors, and then instead use that ancestry to establish colors instead of the current system, which would just add like you'd get rid of some of the contrast at the start of the game, because like the way it is currently, it's really like solid white, solid color, and like you don't see like you don't see tribute period 550. You don't see like color like a gradient. Let's check up reproductivity. You don't see like other colors other than like primary colors until later on in the game. Yeah, I should probably do the ancestry thing because yeah. Alright, so what does that mean? So now we're still making 12 mobs. And then we're gonna make another 12 mobs. We're gonna make 12-ish mobs, and we're gonna pick 12-ish colors that will not really get used again. Yeah, we're basically just gonna do this twice, sort of, kind of. Alright, so color. Alright. Ancestry equals new color. Alright, 12. So how am I picking colors down here? Because I'll probably want to pick colors like I calculate costs as a separate thing. But for starters, let's not literally slaughter this. Oh, it's 12 to start now. Yeah, let's not break that yet. Or okay, I'll just comment it out because it'll have to come back. But I'm also gonna. It'll come back in a slightly different form, and I'm gonna borrow from it first. So alright. Alright, yeah, so I'll keep that one commented as I slaughter this other version of it. So because yeah, right. So it's not for mob count anymore. It's for ancestry dot length. So yeah, it's I is less than ancestry dot length. So int I equals 0 I plus plus. So if oh no, none of that matters anymore. The whole MPF stuff doesn't matter anymore. Oh wait, it'll matter down here. Yeah, that's cute. But no, thank you. What was it? Oh, it was just MPF equals 0, right? Okay. Okay. So yeah, no one cares about MPF right now. No one cares about mob count or instantiation. It's just the part about color, yeah. Okay. So random dot value is less than color spontaneity, yeah. Yeah, this is what we were doing to make oops, sorry. Sorry for putting my face so close to the monitor. So yeah. If we yeah, we're really just calculating colors at this point. So I think we can get rid of all this stuff, huh? Yeah. Alright, so I don't know why I didn't just start from scratch, but whatever. So, right, it's also not mobs color MCT, it's ancestry I. Ancestry I. Yeah, so I can bring this back now. Yeah, okay, whatever. So, right, we're also not going to random for this. We're going to say if, yeah, alright, I like where we're going with this. I think, probably, hopefully, maybe, yeah, yeah. I'll kick up this color spontaneity slightly, I think. Because yeah, right, this is going to be if I is less than 9, etc., else. Yeah. So, right, that gives us a clearer ratio, and then no, yeah, we don't want the initial batch calculated quite the same way as yeah, no, we'll want this. Maybe this doesn't really get at what I. This does not get at what what led me here in the first place. This just gets at that other thing about colors being too primary to begin with. Well, I guess it's a first step. Right. So now we have established our ancestry. We can change how this gets calculated, and we can actually make it more like uh, huh. Sorry, I'm thinking like, what if instead of like the what if we just always included ancestry in our like what if instead of like spontaneous colors and the current population, what if we used just ancestry in the current population? Like ancestry is kind of like it's a slightly it's like the spontaneous colors like baked ones to so that our initial so that the first batch like of actual mobs for the game is less primary, but I guess although I mean in the back of my mind I'm thinking to myself like this really doesn't matter, but I guess it's only because like this is because like mob colors is actually really important to the game. Like it it's like a light aesthetic detail, and it's like and what I'm gonna change here isn't gonna make anything like super drastically different, but just for the importance that that it bears to the like message of the game, I think I'm going to I think I will do this. Or when I say this, I don't know exactly what this is, but I will continue. Um, I'll continue changing things right here and now. So, I'm not gonna change how mobs actually pick their color. Although I will check it out just to remind myself. So yeah, where's the thing about spawn times? So yeah, right, yeah, it's a twice over sort of process. So I guess I'll probably take the twice over process, and then yeah, it will be very similar how it's done for future mobs in the initial batch, but not literally the same. So yeah, this part about the random, etc., etc. The only difference here will be that it's not mob's color, it's ancestry. And it's not mob count, it's ancestry.length. Oh. Huh. I wonder if oh. Yeah, I guess I'm probably not clearing out colors when a mob gets destroyed, so they're probably still having an impact on oh, I wonder if that explains what yeah, so destroyed mobs are still influencing like future generations, but I wonder if that is but yeah, I don't know that that's necessarily something that I would want to have happening. So perhaps if I fix that, I'll well, no, I should just fix that, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I don't care. Yeah, no, I know what I'll do. I'll just I won't like change how those colors are picked, but when a mob is destroyed, I'll set its color back to white. Kind of like how I set its cost back to 0. how do I do that? Oh, yeah, no, I'll set it to prefab, or spontaneous color 0. So destroy mob cost equals attribute IDX, mobs, color, attribute IDX equals spont. I can type. Spont colors 0, which I think is white, right? Spont colors 0, yep. Alright. Let's see what that did. So the first generation, that is way more diverse. I guess I did not specifically intend for that to be the case. I guess it's fine. I mean, again, Eventus claimed recently that this game deals with really horrible themes, and I apologize if discussing these themes I take a tone that's too clinical or analytical or insensitive. A lot of times what I'm talking about, or the way I'm talking, has to do with how I'm feeling about the current state of the project. Kind of like irregardless of the fact that the project deals with some pretty awful themes. So I will try and be as sensitive as possible in discussing that, and I hope not to offend anyone. I apologize if what I say does sound cool. I crashed the game. Yeah, I apologize if what I say is not. If anyone finds that offensive, I have to force quit this. And yeah, was that just like a latent bug waiting to happen, or was that does that actually have to do with the change I just made? I wonder. Let me think. I mean, that wasn't like right on was that right on startup, or did it run for a while? I kind of got distracted with what I was talking about. Because if it's right on start, oh no, yeah, no, it was running for a while. And I was like hitting this button. Oh, did it? Did it actually freeze? Oh gosh, I got really distracted. Sorry. Yeah, talking to the camera, I kind of lost track of what was going on. Alright, cool. No, Unity stopped responding. I did not make that up. Totally stopped responding. I just don't remember how I made that happen. Huh. While? I mean, it must have happened during a while. Alright, I'm going to make a quick change. So yeah, I'm referring to mobs in fixed update, but I'm destroying them in GUI, which doesn't sit quite right with me, because I also have loops that involve the presence of mobs, which would explain a lock like we just saw. So I'm going to say bool destroy equals false And then I'm going to say fixed update what do I want to do here? I kind of want to move some things from on GUI back into fixed update, just so I can control the timing, I guess, of those events. So I will actually move what shall I move? How about instead of bool destroy, let's do int outcome v underscore outcome for volcano equals 0. So then we can say in fixed update we can say if we can do if the underscore outcome is greater than 0, stuff happens, and then v underscore outcome equals 0. But like I said before that, we can, alright, so, yeah, what else can we do? So if we have an outcome, then we know that, so this is going to let us know that it's time to transition back to, if we have an outcome from the volcano, it's time to transition back to scene 0. So we will deactivate, so we can, alright, I won't take this apart yet, just in case I ruin everything. If we know we have an outcome, yeah, we can put the text color back. What's the tribute time period and whatnot? I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, no, we can't do that yet. We can't reset the tribute index yet because we haven't or we need to hold on to the tribute index just a little bit longer. So let's put literally all of this in there. Yeah, I guess that includes this. Oh. So we'll probably have to change this up a bit. That is just handled. Alright, yeah, I mean this done section is basically like the beginnings of the outcome. So yeah, let's bring this down as well. The gang's all here. Okay. So yeah, we have that there. So we're probably gonna get rid of done even, because we're just gonna, instead of done, we're gonna call this like the outcome equals 4. We're gonna call this the outcome equals 3, and we're going to call this v outcome equals 2. Yep. So get rid of the done. Yep, get rid of this because we already moved it down. Save all that. Alright, so yeah, the other thing is so now we can say if that and the outcome equals 0 equals 0. Because we don't even have to really care about the rest of this if oh wait, actually yeah, actually no, we're putting it here instead, because I don't know, I don't want to completely disable the mouse from I don't know, okay, whatever, it's going there because it could basically go either place, and I guess I prefer it here. Right, so then the other thing that we're going to do is move all the stuff that we don't care to do up here. We can move it down there. So for example, I guess we just move like all of it basically. I mean, the only thing we really need this block for anymore is to set up the outcome. So what if we literally did that? What if we I'm not going to delete it from here yet, but I'm literally going to go, let's see, and then this will be switched, instead of switch button press, it'll just be switch v outcome. And then of course I don't need the v outcomes down here. Wait, no, this does not literally make sense. Alright, I'll be less flippant with how I handle this. Alright, so so yeah, I don't want to destroy the mobs up here. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to do up here, so case, or no, sorry, no, switch the outcome case 2 break case 3 break case 4, I guess. I don't know if I need a case 4. I'll wait until I need it. So yeah, so first things first, I don't want to be doing the destructive stuff up here. So yeah, let's do that downstairs. And so what if case 2 don't I want to do up here? I mean, I guess we could just move all this stuff. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason we need to keep that is because this is not an outcome. And so for the same reason we don't need it down here is because that's not an outcome. And then I guess I might as well move the outcome 4 stuff down there as well. Just for consistency, I guess. did we like page up? My hand was not even near the page up button. Weird. Okay. Anyways. Wait, where is outcome? Yeah, case 4. Quick. Alright, let's see if that doesn't still work. Fingers crossed. No errors yet. Yay. Come on, working. Come on, stuff that works. Come on, stuff that works. Seems okay so far. Alright, I mean, still seems to do okay. At least in all of the cases that I checked so far. Oh yeah, I forget if I ever checked whether. Yeah, I have to. Alright, I have to change that. Yeah, I forget if I checked whether what. Oh, I know the next thing I have to do regarding color. Whether the costs change appropriately. Maybe I did. Like, because in the case where you don't have enough funds, but then you get enough funds, like this, the border turns blue. Good. Okay. Yeah, and then so I know what it needs to do with color at start. I just need to change the probabilities. It's color spont. Less spontaneity, I guess. Right? Because I want to pull more from the ancestry. Yeah. So half color spontaneity, I guess. Half as much spontaneity in the coloration. Or, oh, wait, no. What if, false? You know? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I won't get rid of that completely. What if I cut out half of the spontaneity by just always picking from ancestry first? I wonder how that would turn out. That is, of course, not my final implementation. Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of like that. Kind of like that one, I guess. Let's give it a few more shots. Pretty good. Not bad. Sure. I don't know, that one was a little weak. Oh. Yeah, you can still get weird rolls. Or, unconventional. Yeah, no, it still doesn't accurately describe what I was hoping for. So, alright, let's try the other one then. What if it was just like half as much spontaneity? How'd that look? Divided by 2. Divided by 2. Save that. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, yeah, and maybe this is actually more accurate. Maybe this is a closer approximation of what I've been hoping for. And actually, I think I'll probably make it more than 2. I can probably make it like 3. Maybe I should do like a mix of randomness and guarantee. So like if I basically like set the range of randomness so that it's not like literally completely random.